The community is mourning today after 3-year-old Major Harris was found dead earlier this week. The latest we know today about what led to his death. Plus, it's National Drug Take Back Day, why state leaders are working to raise awareness against prescription drug abuse. And taking a look across the area, another cold start this morning. Meteorologist Marissa Wolozin has a look at how long it will take to warm up in your area. That's all coming up next in your Storm Team forecast.
All the information you need to start your morning. This is TMJ4 News Today.
Well, good morning to you. It's 6:30 and you're watching TMJ4 News Today. I'm Adriana Mendez. We have our meteorologist Marissa Wolozin here in our studio this morning. Marissa, I normally anchor the 4:30.
I know.
4:30, but yes. 6:30, guys. And
yes.
Marissa, you said it's just going to be another beautiful day today. A little bit of sunshine, so it's a great day to go out and enjoy some October events.
Yes, if you still have some of your fall plans that you need to do, or I guess are on your to-do list, today is the day to do it because we are going to look at a lot of sunshine across the area today, but we just have to get to sunrise first, which is about 45 minutes from now. We are starting to get a little bit of first light, and actually I think that's what we're seeing here, a reflection on this building. We do have some of the light out there you saw earlier in Port Washington. Also Racine will have an update across the area coming up in just a bit. But boy, is it chilly again this morning. A majority of us are in the mid to upper 30s, mainly farther from the lake. The lake is a bit warmer at 62 degrees, so that's what's keeping temperatures slightly warmer towards the lakefront. Even Milwaukee at 42 degrees, but Kenosha, you're waking up at 34. We did have some clearing overnight, a little bit sooner than everywhere else in some of our southern counties, so that's why we're starting off in the low to mid 30s. I do expect mostly clear skies today. We do have some clouds out there this morning. Those will push out, so grab those sunglasses because we will have the sunshine, though temperatures aren't necessarily going to be that warm, but maybe a good day to hang out on your patio. Looking at mostly sunny skies, temperatures climbing into the mid 50s. Also light winds today. That's going to change tomorrow. Sky cover is going to change tomorrow, and also if something's falling from the sky or not is going to change tomorrow too. I'll have a closer look at what you can expect coming up in just a bit. Adriana.
Well, as more details come out about the death of 3-year-old Major Harris, there is more heartbreak. On Friday, the medical examiner revealed the 3-year-old was shot in the head. His body was found near 35th and Roar. His mother, Mallory Mulzenberger, was found shot to death a few miles away last Thursday. The two are from La Crosse, but Milwaukee police are still trying to piece together what led up to the shooting and why they were in Milwaukee. Major's father, Carlton Harris, was overcome with emotion after hearing the news.
Pray for this city, please. Pray for the evils of this city. I ask God to bring my son back to me one way or the other.
Now, Harris says he now vows to make sure Major's memory lives on and to make sure this horrific act prompts change. Family and friends gathered to honor and remember Major at a vigil on Friday night. Candles, photos, stuffed animals marked the spot where he was found. The group and Major's father prayed for peace and change. We love you. Now, police say they are still investigating and have made several arrests in the case of Mallory's homicide. Stay with TMJ4 online and over the air as we learn more information about what happened to Major Harris. Today, the Milwaukee Fire and Police Commission will take the next step in considering Acting Chief Jeffrey Norman for the permanent position of police chief. The meeting is the first of 3 community meetings where Milwaukee residents will be able to give their input on who they would like to see as the next chief of police. It starts at 10 this morning at Silver Spring Neighborhood Center. Today is National Prescription Drug Take Back Day. That's when people are encouraged to dispose of any unwanted or unused medications. It's part of a statewide effort to raise awareness around the dangers of prescription drug abuse. And this morning we are joined by Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about this important event. And I want to first start off by talking about today and why it's so important. We do this every year in Wisconsin, but how does this day help our community, and why is it so critically important for people to properly dispose of their unused or unwanted medications?
Yeah, good morning, and thanks for having me. This is an important opportunity for people across the state of Wisconsin and actually across the country to safely and securely dispose of their unused and unwanted medications. And the reason that is so important is that a lot of people who become addicted to opioids and other drugs first begin their addiction through the misuse of prescription drugs. So by cleaning out our medicine cabinets, we can help keep our family members and our communities safe.
Yeah, we're still dealing with an opioid crisis across the nation. How dangerous and deadly can it be when prescription medications fall into the wrong hands?
One of the real dangers is that people will develop an addiction. And when we see things like heroin overdoses or fentanyl overdoses, one of the things that can lead to that is originally becoming addicted by using those prescription meds. So by safely disposing of them, you can stop that from happening. And today there are locations available around the state where people can bring those medications to dispose of them safely.
And so there are certain medications that people can bring, certain things that people cannot bring. What are some of the items that law enforcement agencies are accepting today?
There are a whole number of things that people can bring in today. It includes prescriptions, over-the-counter medications, ointments, patches, non-aerosol sprays and inhalers, vape pens and other e-cigarette devices with the batteries removed. Nothing illegal, but any of those prescription meds, please bring them in and safely dispose of them.
And what would be your main message to residents to encourage them and urge them to bring their unwanted or unused medication to these drop-off locations?
This is an easy step that you can take by just cleaning out your medicine cabinet, getting rid of unused and unwanted prescription medications to help make your community safer and help us fight the opioid epidemic. So I hope folks across the state of Wisconsin will do it. We've been a national leader for a number of years, and we want to remain a national leader.
All right, just an important day, an important reminder for people to bring those unused or unwanted medication to those drop-off sites. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And again, there are multiple events happening across our area today to collect leftover prescription drugs. You can find more on the State Health Department's website. We have a link to that at tmj4.com/links. And going in depth on why state and local leaders view this as such a critical issue. According to the 2019 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, nearly 10 million people misuse prescription pain relievers. Just under 5 million people misuse prescription stimulants, and nearly 6 million people misuse prescription tranquilizers. In 2019, the survey also showed that a majority of misused prescription drugs were obtained from family and friends, often from the home medicine cabinet. Well, the time is now 6:37 on this Saturday morning. We still have much more to come on TMJ4 News today. Next, the set of a Western film turns deadly. The new information out on that shooting involving actor Alec Baldwin.